Hello, what's up guys, welcome to another YouTube video. Today we're gonna be creating hangman with Python. Okay, now before we go into the game, we're gonna play it. Okay, D O P E oh, I know the word already. I'm just gonna miss it intentionally so that we see this. As you can see, we once we miss it 6 times, which is the amount of body parts, then it says man is hang and the word is yeah. Okay, cool. Now let's go into creating the game. Now, before I go into creating a game, this game is we're gonna be making use of the game we created in the last video, which was guess the word. I'm gonna put it down in the description below, and as well you might see it in some sort of card or suggestion stuff. Just click on it to take you to the video. So we're gonna be creating it from the code written in the video. Now, this is not difficult at all. So if you've seen it in any other YouTube video where it is kind of difficult or something like that, don't worry. This is gonna be as simple as it can be. Okay, so let's get into it. Now the first thing I want to do here is I want to change this to if use letters. Of course we're going to have use letters after we guess the first time, but let's just put this here. Okay, we're going to bring this down, and I'm going to paste a list. Basically, to be able to implement this functionality, I'm not going to be printing, I'm not going to be writing this every time. So this is what I mean. Let me paste this so you see. Now we have, this is the variable holding the list of the multi-strings. So we have, this is a string on its own, this is another string. As you can see, they are in double quotes so that we can have it printed in the exact same way we have it in here. Okay, so this is what we use to make use of this adding a body part functionality. Basically, when the person misses a guess, it prints this out, right? I hope I'm not wrong here. I think it prints this first. Yeah, it prints this first, yeah, of course. Then when the person misses it again, it prints this. This is one miss, this two misses rather, three misses, four misses, five, and when it gets to the sixth miss, then it stops the game, which was what happened over here. Okay, now since we know we are making use of misses here, we're going to change it to misses. Since I still want to be counting the amount of times, of course I can make use of these variables, but let's just create a variable called misses. Okay, now create a variable called misses, and now what we're going to do here is, since we're adding to trials and then we're adding this, now we're going to break this down. Okay, so basically what we want to do now is we want to check if the letter they guessed or the user guessed is not in the word. So from that we're going to do if letter not in word. We're gonna do misses equals to misses plus 1. This is the short form of that. Okay, misses equals to misses plus 1. Now the reason why we are doing this is so that we can have our misses variable incremented, so we can get a body part printed out. Okay, so if at the first guess, if they are wrong, then we add 1, which gives us the hangman head. Okay, this is why we have this up here. What is it? Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So when they miss it, then we want to add 1 to misses, and then we're gonna print. So whatever happens, hangman picks, then we're gonna print misses. Okay, so whatever happens, we're gonna always print the hangman picks. Okay, I hope you understand this. This is very simple anyway. If you have any question, make sure you comment down below. I'm gonna make sure I answer your question. So let's run this and see. Of course, we've not implemented the losing functionality here. Yes, as you can see, they missed this, so it's gonna put the head. Yeah, they missed this H. So when you notice, when we got the H here, it didn't add the other left hand. But now if I put, okay, I've guessed the word already, W, then it puts the left hand. Let me keep guessing wrong, and then it keeps adding all the body. See, the loop runs out. Okay, so now what do we do to make sure this doesn't happen? We don't get an index error, our loop doesn't run out. Okay, so what we're gonna do is after this, we're gonna come down here after this. Okay, so after this, after we've added 1 to it, then we're gonna check. Okay, let's assume this is the last part, then we're gonna add 1 to it. Remember, this is what we are using to this is what we're using as an index in this list. Okay, so what we want to do is we're gonna check if our misses is equals to the length of hangman picks. minus 1. So what I'm doing here is I'm saying when our misses no indexes start at 0, so the obviously first item here is going to be 0. Okay, that's why we have len hangman minus 1. I'll talk about that later. So when we get our misses gets to 5, then it's going to be equal to the len of this list. Okay, now we could easily say len hangman picks, but remember, if we say len hangman picks, our misses is going to get to 6, and then when we try slicing our indexing our list at 6, remember Python indexes starts at 0, so it's going to give us an error. Which means an element at the index of 6 doesn't exist, because of obviously it starts from 0, 1 up to 5. Though there are 6 elements, but start from 0 up to 5. So this is why we have this minus 1. So we're going to have 6 minus 1, and so when our misses gets to 5, which is going to be the last element, then we want to break out of the loop, which means the person loses because the person did not get it. Okay, so we're going to do print the man is hanged. Okay, cool. And then we're going to break out of the loop, or we can just say print the word is, and then we're going to print the word as well. Okay, so this is it basically. Let's see, is there anything else? Let's save it and run and see how it goes. Okay, we're gonna run it now and we're gonna see. So we're gonna do a. Okay, I'll put my cursor in front here. A. Oh, I got that. I think I know the word already. Oh, of course I know it. E and then H. So good job, you tried 4 times. I'm gonna run that again. A, K, this. Okay, that. I think I know the word H. So I'm gonna try not to press R because that's the last letter left. Okay, I've guessed that letter. Okay, see, so when we get to the last point here, it says the man is hanged, the word is there. Okay, and you see we started at the head exactly. Okay, started at the egg. So the one thing you can do is at the beginning here you can print hangman picks 0, so we see the state where it's complete. Okay, so we see states where there's no head, there's just nothing. So when it gets wrong, then it gives you the head of the woman. Now that's it basically. You see, this is very easy. There are some videos where you go to where, you know, I'm not trying to criticize any video, of course, but I'm just saying this is easy, and that's what I'm here to do. Okay, if you like the content, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe, as I'll try my best to make sure I simplify this as much as possible. Okay, and thanks for watching. If you watched up to the end, I really appreciate this. Much love, guys. Peace out.